and the air is going to be thick here as the players are trying to cut across it right now to find their drop spots. Pyro here playing into the risky reels, multiple players nearby. This is the scariest thing about grand finals. We talked about needing to stay frosty on your toes for game one. You know what I mean? These first initial games, this is what happens. You just don't know how many players are going to land on you, and Pyro's going to get the first elim of the day. Unibeam, not at all. It does so much damage, and more importantly, at least his mythics are not in comp yet, right? We don't know what can happen later, but as of right now, you cannot acquire those, but he's still a pain. You have to take care of him. On the other side, though, Holly Hedges, my gosh, Nakama's going to find Trippy here with a couple big headshots. The connection rate is going to fall in his favor, and I guess the big come up here for the free loot.
And getting up behind Pitchy Fishy and getting the elimination. So that's going to be a big time play right there. But here comes Neon, and out comes the Boogie, an item that is making another return. Doesn't get quite the break-in, but there it is. Ooh, but he gets paid right there because the first crash pad did not go through like expected. Now he has to retreat Monster and get out of dodge.
I like his name is SMG in the box as he gets put in the box here, literally, and now it's his back against the wall, but he's going to connect with the bigger shots, the ones that matter most.
A Fortnite comp back of the day, you know? So that is why it's interesting to see some of the old names like Landjock. And as we do see here on the feed, we have Eclipse currently sitting at 39th place, placed 43rd in game one after that truck play, placed 17th in the semifinals. So now it's Sortines right now, has his sights set on Eclipse, who is sitting right on the Bifrost, and that is a big yikes. On one side, you get trucked out of the lobby, and on the other side, Monster, you get sniped out of the lobby. Eclipse's mental is going to be tested going into game 3. So this is going to be an opportunity to probably use that. Now he has a member of XR here. It is, I believe that's your boy knocking on the door here, Monster.
It is. It's Mighty up top, and he's got to be careful here. Like we said, Pain has some good bounce back materials here, right? He's got not only the boogie bomb, but he's got the extras to go with it. And yes, he's going to find all the connection here, and Mighty's going to fall now to Pain. Pain was just looking like he was in a better position with the chug splashes and just the overall loadout. So bad push for extras. Mighty there. But more importantly, he also took out Vert here when he was in the Weeping Woods. So that's a key elimination. The champion Vert out of the game, a second game now. Remember, he was in 51st place before we tuned in. So for Vert to get shut down early means that this is big here. Kanata playing super spoiler. And Kanata's not even doing too hot either coming into the second game. And now he gets taken out early as well. So first 5 points, last 5 points here for game 2. In the feed, I'm watching Wavy light things up again as well. So
Boxer sitting at 56th place after game 1, making his first appearance here at the finals of DreamHack, and is an NA East player. And now he's gonna look for tags, and that is the sound you don't want to hear, because here comes the Storm Surge. 25 HP is gonna be knocking at your door, and he is able to get the elim right there. A big time elimination right there just to hold that, but he's still below Storm Surge, Monster. He's gonna have to go for another.
And I think he knows Domo is as well, right? There's no other logical reason as to why someone would pull up in a vehicle and try to get into the battle, and that's going to be the end of...
Is up for grabs here, and they're going to be doled out as Kawa is doling out. He's going to use the Sentinel, and a little bit of a misplay right here. Those things get him bolting right back, but he's right back at it, going to try to continue up, knowing this player has without any shields, and Kawa gets it with the big 100 tag with the big purple pump. One of the most strongest W key players in this region, sitting at 18 points. So now it's just looking for that pop-off game that he's known for, and he's able to sneak in and grab that, and there's more opportunities to third party down below. Reet now with 23 points, and he has a lot of mobility, and we've seen that Reet knows how to use these shockwaves in an offensive manner, so I'm expecting it. And we did see Shortings right there pick up a sniper's shot and the elim. So now we're seeing the different styles of play all clashing here, Monster. We're seeing people who like to fight from a distance. We're seeing people who like to fight box to box. And this is when it all matters right here and right now, because this is the grand finals. Now he has the sights on poor Coach Chad. Can Chad, coming in at number 100, survive the onslaught of the lobby? Because that is what's happening right now. The fresh builds go out, and now Reet is laying down fire at Nakama. And now the calm, as we're taking another look above everybody, we're seeing the congestion here on this right side. If anyone can get to center, this is a great opportunity to be, but it's like a split right down the middle, left side and the right side, both jockeying for position. And then you got players that are sitting dead center, chilling and vibing.
That's right, and the zone's gonna peel south right now. And let's not forget, Surge was active for a few beats right there. So 3 players were under it, and now it looks like someone's finally going to fall. It just pretty much forces the hand of other players. I've already seen some of our top dogs find themselves a couple elims, Arkroom included. So they had a big lead. They're continuing that lead with mid-game frags, early frags as we approach this pretty much halfway mark of the tournament, more towards, or I should say, the end game of game number 2 right now. Reed has a big gap to close here. Only 1 elim right now. Remember, if he wants to get up to that first place, that top 5, he's gonna need at least 60, 70 points this game. So essentially, he needs a big top 5 finish.
He's getting a big rotation right there and picking up an elim. Some nice use of the tech with the bouncer and the shockwave, able to bolt himself and kind of close the distance on that max pull. Reed is one of the best players at securing eliminations, and we're seeing it right here, folks, especially in game. He is a top 5 NA West players in terms of average elims during moving zones, and he's doing it right now, all before that. So the lobby needs to keep an eye out for that. But also, the lobby needs to keep an eye out for shortings, because he's been laying down some snipes, and we're seeing it right here in the replay, the snipes that he's been doing. Arkham picks up at that, but he goes from Grover near to far, and he gets the up-close shotgun shot, and shortings can do it both at all distances, Monster.
Absolutely. Great shot from him as well right there. And now it's time for him to heal up and get back into this game. This is some great comeback story right here for Shortings. I mean, 5 eliminations right now. Even if he falls here, he has made a substantial jump up the leaderboards. He didn't have such a strong game 1, but this game 2 is looking like he can show what he is worth here today. Now, though, the wide shot showing you a big look at what competitors are still in the game. Gonzo from the Bronx, Jamper still in there, Reet still here as well, Arkram too, right? We're talking about all of these players that are in the standings, in the contention. I'm trying to see if Dubs is still alive too, because Dubs was in top 10 as well.
We saw Shark as well, who came into the fray number 1 with a bullseye on his back. Still unable to get in that top 10, but Reet is right now heating up. This is like a microwave, all of a sudden going from 0 to 100. So we're going to keep on with this story as you're seeing the feed lighting up as well. A lot of names going down, but Reed is in great positioning right here, able to look back into the back of the storm gear. He's going to bolt himself up to the front and keep on cooking and doing his best. And we're saying a look at here, we're hearing cars here, Monster. We're hearing crash pads, shockwaves all going out as the lobby is doing their best here. Dubs is still up, Monster, to answer your question. Dubs is still vibing. You're seeing on the bottom left of the screen, Shark on the low ground trying to get ahead. Neon is actually going to go down in it. Turtle Tavern is still vibing. Jamper is still going. And at height, I can't see who's at height, Monster. Who do we got on height?
Macon's on high ground right now, looking down, and he just uses a crash pad to cut across. So he's going to have to fall off of giving high. He doesn't even want to spend the builds here. On the other side, though, Reed looks like he's in a fight, a close quarter engagement in the storm, and instead he's going to go in and shockwave his way on out. And now he is forced to heal. So it is going down left, right, and center here in this final moment. It's cutting through. What is the lazy lake? What's going back through some buildings? So this is such an awkward place to battle in. Who is it going to be that's going to be able to come out on top right now? Who knows the terrain better? Reed looks like he knows what's up. He's gonna find someone there, and no, he gets punished again now. So it's not looking too good for him. He has to fight his way out, and yes, he's gonna find his 4th elimination now. 70+ points for Reed, making his way back up to the top from behind. So far, 3 HP, makes his way out of the zone, and now he's cranking for high ground. This is an incredible performance right now.
You still have Making that's up there. It does lose it. Spicy sitting at the high ground. But now the story is about Reed, who's been heating up at this opportune moment. Only down to 4 HP with 4 elims, and he has the opportunity to go for more. Sitting on the low ground, there's not really anybody sitting at height. No one could kind of take it at the moment. They can't secure it. It's only Spicy's that's sitting up there. But Reed with another big time. Can he do what Arkham did and start cooking up at the right time? Making is able to take that height from Spicy's. But it is all the action is coming down low, and Reed is still vibing, but he needs the mats to continue fighting.
He's doing a great job right now, maneuvering through the building here, breaking down the builds, squishing them with these energy rifles. There's even chests still here, so this wasn't even fully looted, but he doesn't care. He finds himself a little bit of a break here. The bandages to give him so much more HP. That's clutch right now in these situations here. Remember, he's had 5 eliminations, and now breaking his way placement-wise. This is where you really start to get the placement on high ground, firing shots down. He never entered into the buildings. Instead, used his material to cut across. He only has 8 builds. How much longer can he hold height? On the other side, though, Reed finds a big pump, and that's it. He's still in the running here, Sancho. He's not out just yet. He's looking to do a big run for the West right now at 6 eliminations.
Reed, you are a madman. You are still going, and Macon is going to have to make his way down because he's really low on mats. It's Reed versus Dubs. Reed's getting tagged from all sides, but he gets the elim on Dubs. But Macon closes the door on another great run. Macon with 90 points and walking away with
kind of right behind him. He's 12 points behind, but with 4 games to go, he can easily make that up. But Epic Reed, of course, in 3rd place, tied with 106 points with Krizix. And then we have SMG in box taking 5th place right there. Macon, who actually walked away with that victory royale, though, is sitting at 10th place, Sancho.
Yeah, and we're seeing some great movement from these players. Macon, he was literally in 62nd place in game 1.